The Nikon Z30 debuted in June 2022, marking Nikon's venture into the entry-level mirrorless camera space. However, its release came over 2 years after the Nikon Z50, reflecting Nikon's relatively slower pace in adapting to a fast-moving market. Now, with the Nikon Z30 showing its age, the spotlight turns to what the potential Nikon Z30 Mark II could bring. 2 years after its initial launch, the Nikon Z30's limitations are becoming increasingly apparent in today's competitive market. Originally designed as an entry-level mirrorless camera, the Z30 introduced features that appealed to beginner vloggers and casual creators. However, with a 30-minute recording limit in 4K and a relatively basic set of videography tools, it struggles to compete against contemporary rivals such as Sony's ZV-E10. Sony's ZV-E10, for instance, has set a high standard by offering unlimited 4K recording, a dedicated product showcase mode, advanced electronic image stabilization, and face exposure tracking. These features make it a powerhouse for creators, while Nikon Z30 feels somewhat outdated. The absence of key functionalities like a headphone jack and enhanced autofocus further highlights the areas where Nikon needs to catch up. For the Z30 to remain relevant, significant upgrades are needed, and this is where the potential Nikon Z30 Mark II could come into play. Despite these challenges, Nikon has demonstrated its ability to innovate with the recent release of the Nikon Z50 Mark II. Positioned as a mid-range APS-C mirrorless camera, the Z50 Mark II introduces several features that could pave the way for improvements in the Z30 Mark II. These include product review modes, 10-bit internal recording, N-Log support, and waveforms, tools that cater specifically to videography enthusiasts. Additionally, it boasts 4K recording at 60 frames per second in crop mode and improved video autofocus, addressing some of the shortcomings of Nikon's earlier DX cameras. If Nikon follows its historical trend, these advancements are likely to trickle down into its entry-level models within the next product cycle. The Z30 Mark II could adopt a 20.9 megapixel DX format CMOS sensor paired with the X7 processor, delivering better image quality and performance. This upgrade would enable features such as extended recording times of up to 125 minutes in 4K, UHD 4K at 60 frames per second in crop mode, and slow motion capabilities in Full HD at 120 frames per second. These additions would make it a compelling choice for vloggers and content creators looking for a budget-friendly option. Nikon could also significantly enhance autofocus with hybrid eye and face detection, as well as subject tracking for up to 9 different categories, including animals and vehicles. Such improvements would cater to a wider range of creators, from lifestyle vloggers to wildlife enthusiasts. The user-friendly design of the Z30 is expected to remain a key feature, with a fully articulating 3-inch touchscreen, built-in microphones with wind noise reduction, and external microphone support. Other potential enhancements include a tally lamp to indicate recording status and dedicated selfie controls for more intuitive operation. These updates would cement the Z30 Mark II's position as a versatile and accessible tool for creators of all experience levels. The big question, however, is whether Nikon will expedite its product release schedule. With competitors like Sony consistently pushing boundaries and refreshing their lineups, Nikon must act decisively to maintain relevance in the entry-level mirrorless camera market. Based on previous timelines, an announcement for the Z30 Mark II is likely to occur between fourth quarter of 2025 and first quarter of 2026. If Nikon incorporates the right features and innovations, the Z30 Mark II could redefine its position in this highly competitive space. The Nikon Z30 Mark II represents a chance for Nikon to redefine its position in the competitive entry-level mirrorless market. By incorporating features from the Z50 Mark II and addressing gaps highlighted by its rivals, Nikon could deliver a camera that meets the growing demands of vloggers and creators. For enthusiasts eager to see what's next, the future of Nikon Z series holds promise, and we at Factic will be here to cover every step of the journey.